with the Angry Argonian. This is me jumping back on. Might as well get another go. Get a couple hours under our belts. See what mischief we can get up to today. How many people I can either electrocute, set on fire, or me nearly get turned into a belt. Let's load straight in, shall we? And have a look. Just wanted to do a shout out just at the beginning. Thanks for anyone that picked up any of the videos that I was doing. The YouTube link can be found in my bio, and I will get more on TikTok, but I just have not chucked anything up because other than me doing Skyrim impressions, it's probably not going to grab your attention. Right, where were we? Speak to the Greybeards, retrieve Nettlebane. Right. What have I got? Okay, so we went with heavy armour, a bit of light. We might as well chuck that on because that's at least going to make healing 10 times easier. And did we get any spells? What spells are we using? Elemental Bolt. Oh, that's that fire shock thing. Fast healing. Okay, so we're just going to stack some heavy armour. Are we going to take Lydia? Because I don't normally.
Your house, Carl. It's an honor to serve you.
But and the problem is this spell explodes, and friendly fire is on. So and the problem is at a lower level, it's worth sometimes it's worth taking a companion. But the higher levels, especially when you're doing like a sort of mage playthrough, it's not normally worth it because unless you've got friendly fire turned off, you end up killing them more than you kill anyone else. Which I've found out when I did not a similar build to this. I did a pure destruction build with no other schools of magic, and I think the spell's chain lightning. It's like a top end destruction spell. Bethesda 101. Oh, is he fixed? Hello, mate. Yeah, okay. I'm not really, yeah. Well, anyway, this is the anniversary edition as well, by the way, so like, just to put it out there, there probably shouldn't be any bugs anymore. I don't mean to be that guy, but with a game that's been out, what, 14 years now, 15 years, you'd think they'd have fixed half of this stuff. Right, let's have a look and see. Have we got a load of crap in our inventory? Yes, we have dragon scales and all that sort of stuff. Right. I'm going to flog that, because I don't know if anyone else is the same, but I'm a total magpie when it comes to this game. That anything that I know I can make cash of, it's in my hands as soon as I can get it. So,
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready.
Give me a room.
Sure thing, it's yours for a day.
Thank you very much.
If it's worth
Well, do you know what, actually? We might see if she's got a bounty and all, so we can go.
What can I get you?
Any bounty work?
Oh, it's all in this note.
Thank you very much.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl people say there is someone in Riften that can change.
Why would I
your
want to change his
face,
beautiful face?
make you look completely
You know what I
different.
mean?
Do you believe that? I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
Let me in. Right, bedtime. I'm gonna do what? We'll sleep 14 hours. You know, nice restful sleep. Get our skills up, and then we're gonna go spank some bandits. I think we'll do that, and then we'll make our way to Rorikstead. Not Rorikstead, Iverstead. That's it. I'm waiting for any of the proper lore-heavy Skyrim lot to just start having a go at me there.
If it's worth you looking
Right, leave me alone. Just let me get out of the door. There we go.
I spend a lot of time
Why
at
is
the
it
market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more
I thought he was just clapping some geezer walking past him there. I was going to say that's a love a bit of sarcasm, but even for me that's a bit of a Mickey take.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Some may call this junk. Me,
anyway,
I call them treasures.
Let's have a Gandalf. Suck at minor alchemy, minor destruction. That could probably come in handy. That's no better than the hood I've got on though, is the problem. And the mage backpack looks like it could be, because it gives you more magicka. And although alteration, oh hang on, so yeah, no, we're going to leave that at the moment because I know that backpack, probably base game, is going to do us an absolute favour. One thing I am going to grab, and I do this every time, is I always buy the lockpicks. I don't know why, and I think it's purely for... Actually, does that Isolde not need one of them, or did I get that in the other playthrough? And it's just purely for the fact that I can't be bothered when you get stuck in a dungeon.
Once I've made... Thank you. As promised. Let me
Boss,
show you a thing or two.
you get stuck in a dungeon, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there going,
Raw trade.
there's like a master chest or something like that, and you end up smashing like 6 attempts at it. Ah, well, nah, run out.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Give me the money then.
She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any
And if anyone can hear me drinking, it is a cup of tea. I know it's an English stereotype, but you can't be a good cupper.
So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
There we go, right.
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
You have a very aggressive way of asking for help. I don't mean to be that guy, but like,
You have news of our quarry.
there's better ways to ask for help. That's probably not the way I would do it. Right, where are we going? No, I don't know news. You literally asked me just through the door, mate. Sell. Right, Khajiit caravans are gone. They've probably been, you know, moved on. Right, where's this banty? Oh, right, okay, so that's a completely separate mission. So, okay, kill the Silent Moon's camp. Oh, screw it, we've got 2 for 1. I think so. Trying to think of what the easier camp to do is, and that Silent Moon's camp is definitely the easier one to do. With the fact that we are, what, level 5, nearly level 6. If I can get my destruction up enough, that elemental flare will absolutely clap people. But at the moment, I think we found out last time that I had to switch to a bloody dagger to kill that necromancer because I ran out of magicka that quickly that he just, well, I was very, yeah, nearly a nice set of shoes. Right, why is it not? Go, Ben. It's not like you've played this game before. Yeah, perfect. Right, so we've got 1 of 2 to choose from. Do you know what? If I remember, yeah, there is a little. So, and I don't care how sweaty this sounds. Some of the time when you play these sort of games, it's the stuff you remember out of nowhere. Like this spell, by the way. Watch this. Have that 1 banged, get absolutely clapped. Come on then, mate. Oh. I am so glad he wasn't standing there. What are you doing, mate? You nearly got... Never mind. Right, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, okay. So just a random Imperial soldier nearly got clapped by elemental flare, which, by the way, would not have been good because then a bounty in the hold. I do believe, though, correct me if I'm wrong, someone else probably know better than I do, is that if... Yes, we'll take the level up, though. Now, I don't know if you lot do this, because I know what's coming, because I've played this game too much, is when you know a hard enemy's coming, is save the level up, because, and this, this is sweaty, is that basically, if you... Oh, come on, Ben. If you save the level up, you get instantly put up to max health when you do it. So, yeah, look. By the way, this spell is ridiculous. Alright. Totally wrong. Did not need to save the level up. They all just got absolutely pwned. Where's the mage? There's the mage. We'll take the little soul gem. Because, by the way, they are worth keeping. Every single bloody one of them. And the only reason I would get your conjuration up enough, at least for the banned weapon side of it, is whatever they kill, they soul trap. So even if you're... taking a bit of a lax playthrough, which fair enough, don't have to, like, I've got a couple characters on this game, I won't get the save list out, because then, yeah, I'll be getting called out in the comments, is that, like, you could just go in and clap people. I've got like a level, I think it's a level 45 that's in full Daedric, axe and shield. I've not played that character probably since maybe a couple of years after this game came out. Right, cup of tea finished, so I'll ignore that. You won't hear any more of that. So I've got like a level 45 that fully geared up, looks absolute class. But the problem is you're that far in the game that like nothing really comes close to beating you. You're like, it is. I did try turning the difficulty level up, but the problem is I've got max smithing, max heavy armor, max block, and max one-handed. So even if you legendary all of them, put it all in other skills, because of how good your gear is and stuff like that, as soon as you go into a fight, it don't matter because you're straight in. Yeah, it's mad. We'll go Magicka. We're not doing sneak because I don't know if about anyone else, but it's actually the one thing that I avoid. I have only ever had one sneaking class, and that is purely for the fact that I just get aggravated with sneak, because it's how much it slows down the game. I can't be bothered with it. I'm impatient. What's that? No, we don't want to go there. Regeneration, healing spells cure 50% more. Right, so do we want 25% more damage output, or do we want to heal more? We're going damage. Screw it. We're just going to be an absolute cannon. Now, don't mean to sound sweaty, but with this spell, it's shock and fire. So does that mean I get 50% more damage when I get another one? Because if that's the case, this is going to be ridiculously OP. At least for while this spell, I don't know whether they're, because this is the anniversary edition, I don't know how many levels there are to this spell. But like, look, watch. Clapped. Clapped. Go on then. Yeah, you're dead no. Oh no. Like, you know it's bad when a dark elf is dying to fire magic. Like that is a madness. I don't want your chicken breast, I'll take your petty soul gem though. Hi mate, we will take your arrows. They don't weigh anything. Yes, there we go, that's what we wanted. Right, early game, like 10% less to cast. Alright, it's good. That's better though, because now it's at least gonna rock it up so that I can just start flinging fireballs. Oh, hang on, sorry. Gotta collect the arrows. Right, that is this part of the camp cleared. Have I got a load of iron ore? Because I don't want to bore you guys with a whole, oh, we'll just walk around to... Yeah, I've got 46. Okay, right, well, I'm not going to spend hours spamming the alteration side of it. I will show you guys what I will do, and then I'll maybe do it at another time, but I also don't want to get too many levels ahead when playing with this character. Hi, mate. Hi, mate. Because basically the idea is there's a spell, and we're going to get it when we finish this, that basically allows you to turn iron into silver and silver into gold. Now, anyone that's played this game before knows that this is ridiculously OP, mainly for the fact that it takes 2 ore to turn to make a gold ingot, right? So you get, say, 90 iron. So even like a character like this, where I've not really stacked a lot in, especially how lower level it is, I've not really put anything in stamina, so I'm not carrying a lot. But when you go into refining this into gold or silver, because it takes 2 for each ingot rather than 1 that it does for iron, you're halving your carry weight. And then if you're making jewellery, so I'll show you this later on in the stream, is if you're making jewellery, it also reduces your carry weight. So the problem is you're going from having, say, what I had something like 46 before we walked in here. Probably going to walk out with a good 100 odd. Now what we'll do is we will walk back to Whiterun, Oh, actually, no. We'll do Silent Moons first, and then I'll show you when we walk back to Whiterun, I'll show you the spell and basically what it gives you, and then you guys can basically tell me what you think. Because I only found this out for a mate who played this game even more than I did, and once I found it out, it is the best way to get both your smithing, enchanting, and alteration just rattled up, especially on a mage class. Because I don't know, well, me myself, early game, I always run the mage, Seer Stone thing, Standing Stone, that's it. I always run the mage one because it just gets you in your base skill so much quicker. Like, it's a bit different if you're doing either a stealth class or like a sneaking one-handed class, stuff like that, because you kind of want to mix between thief and warrior. You want to make sure you can pack a punch, but you also want to make sure you can sneak and stuff like that. Whereas with mage, for me, heavy armor, you shouldn't be getting hit that much anyway, really. And if you do, you only need it to a certain level where you'll probably tank a lot of the hits, but your healing, so restoration and stuff like that, it's going to be good 40-50 by about 20-25. So by the time you get to that level, it don't matter. You'll be taking so much, you'll be putting so much health, and the damage you start to punt out when you get to about the level 10-ish. Because of how quickly your magicka comes back with the robes and stuff that you can get, you just end up, yeah, you become an absolute powerhouse. I've got a class which is called Twin Moons, which is a Khajiit, and he uses restoration and conjuration, but full set of heavy armor. And he looks class, he looks unreal, and I'll maybe give you guys a little brief view of him some other time. But like, the conjuration side of it, so I can whip up a Dremora Lord in my left hand, put a band's sword in my right, and you got close wounds or a higher healing spell in your left hand. So then you just run in and attack. Your summon companions taking on anyone else, but you get soul trap every time. My enchanting is already 100, and he's like level 30. Hi guys. That wasn't going to happen. Why am I on fire? What is going on here? We are using a potion. I was going to say I was about to crap it there. No. Hi, Bandit Chief. Hi, Bandit Chief. Yeah, that spell, I think, mixed with that 25% as well for the... Oh, it's because I'm not the bloody... Yeah, that's it. I knocked the lantern down and set myself on fire. There you go. That spell's going to be so OP. If I get the second point in the fire tree, that's going to be mad. And to think of how lower level we are, and that bandit chief didn't really even get close. Oh, we've got the carry weight for it. We'll take it. Is that better than what I've got on? Oh, I'm wearing iron. I'm wearing iron. Okay, well we're gonna wear them then. Our snazzy new boots, and we'll take that. We'll take that because we can disenchant it. Okay, I don't need another mammoth's tusk. Secret cheeky little tunnel. What? Okay, I don't want an ass. What is in it? I was actually crapping it there that was going to be Meridia's beacon. Oh. Cheers for the pocket money. That is the one. Do you know what? For such a, like, I say decent artifact, it's a good artifact, especially with the amount of undead you fight in Dawnguard. She's such a, and nothing against the voice actor, she's such an annoying character. Like, screams at you, a new hand touches the beacon, and you're just like, your ears have exploded and they're currently bleeding at this point. And then she's just like, oi, listen, obey. And you're like, hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa. I picked up your beacon, and then all of a sudden it's just like, I don't know if you know Elder Scrolls lore, the Argonians have been slaves before. It's not happening again. Let's think there's only a couple more bits, and then we'll have picked up all the iron. I'll show you the spell, because it is in this. So this is Halted Stream Camp, right near Whiterun. Such an easy place to get to, and it sets you up for the rest of the game. Yeah, there is only one more bit, I think. Just because of the fact of how much you can rattle up your alteration and stuff like that, and the benefits to the smithing side of it. The one thing I would say, and I know it's an absolute ball ache, is when you're doing this and you're looking to upgrade your character, right? I know it's a bit of a pain, but you should go and get the different standing stone. It is an effort, and I completely back that. But if you get the other standing stone, you get the well-rested bonus, right? It rattles up, because I think, well, what's the 2 seconds? I'll check it after this. There we go. The well-rested bonus. Right, so that's 10% faster, right? That's 20% faster. So, obviously my spells in that at the moment will be going up really quickly. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that, because it's what I need. I don't really need it. See, there's the spell. So it's fanned always on this book. Now, if you're using explosive spells like my geezer is, it might get blown across the room. But do not forget to pick it up, because it's just worth getting. There we go. Amram's family sword. We'll take the lot. Right, so this is the spell. We'll just learn that. But transmute mineral ore, so it changes unrefined ore to silver, or silver ore to gold, if the caster is carrying any. So it is literally, you just spam it. So what I'll do is, because we're going to take a wander back to... We'll tell you what, we'll take a wander over to in the top left. Carrying silver ore, instantly gold.